The title of today's sharing is Career DNA Changer. 5 steps to lucrative, high-paying, successful, fulfilling career, 6-figure lifestyle and beyond. Readings from Coach Felix in Maryland, USA. Today, I'm excited to share insights on career acceleration, with a particular focus on software as a service and a lucrative business model. I believe software as a service offers an accessible avenue for anyone to initiate their entrepreneurial journey and ascend to new heights, potentially earning more in 12 months than in the past 12 years. The key lies in implementing 5 crucial shifts that can propel you to success. In the next few minutes, we'll explore how software as a service stands out as one of the simplest business models to kickstart and rapidly climb the success ladder. By embracing these 5 essential shifts, you can transform your career trajectory and financial prospects. Let's dive in and discover how software as a service can be a game changer, providing you with the tools and strategies to make a significant impact on your income and professional growth within a relatively short time frame. This presentation is designed to equip you with practical insights and actionable steps, ensuring that the next 12 months become a pivotal period in your career journey. Get ready for a transformative experience as we uncover the untapped potential of software as a service and guide you through the shifts that can revolutionize your career and financial landscape. This presentation is a roadmap to success and has the potential to redefine your professional life in just a year. No experience required. Let's dive in. Really glad that you are here. And I know that you probably have been to other trainings where they tell stories and things that won't necessarily move you forward. This is for anyone who wants to move their career forward, get well compensated in their job, or land a high-paying, lucrative role, who want to get a promotion and build successful and fulfilling career to achieve financial stability that is going to lead to generational success and wealth. This is for you if you want a career opportunity that comes with high pay, work-life balance, lucrative benefits, career growth and development, and career security. This is for you. Whether you have years of experience or you freshly immigrated with no experience at all, you're a fresh graduate, or maybe you don't even have a degree at all, you're a senior worker, or a seasoned C-suite and executive level employee seeking to advance or transition in your career. You are an ambitious employee who wants to achieve more, and either way this is for you. And so if this is you, pay very close attention, because this is going to be the best 30 minutes you have ever spent working on your career. And so in the next 30 minutes, we are going to talk about how to make more money in the next 12 months than in the past 12 years, even if you have no experience or multiple degrees. You are not swimming in accolades like degrees and certifications and how to get $10,000 to $60,000 pay increase. Even if you are stuck in the rut, you feel like there's an invisible ceiling to what you can earn. And this is for you, even if you do not know how much you are worth as of right now. How to package yourself and present your value so that you will be able to attract people and businesses in those services that you are about to offer. And this is even if you feel invisible and you feel maybe lost without even knowing how or what career path to take. We will learn how to attain financial stability even if all you have done in the past is live paycheck to paycheck and you end up working overtime or putting a lot of time to your work, or maybe working more than one job, 2 jobs or 3 jobs or side hustles. Yet you constantly worry about making enough money or earning your living because you are on the verge of debt and poverty. We will also learn how to command respect in your workplace and go up the ladder with predictable growth and access to opportunities that most people don't even know. This is for you even if you constantly feel undervalued, underpaid, underchallenged, and underappreciated. Some have even lost your self-respect and confidence. We will learn how you can regain all of that. And if you are like me, we will also learn how to make the best use of your foreign exposure, your foreign degree, your foreign experience, even if you have been told that it brings not much value to the systems. And we're going to learn how you can do this without wasting 5 to 9 years or needing to go back to school. We will also learn how to choose the best fit career that aligns with your personality, with your values, and even your faith, things that matter to you, and even make a successful career transition. And so here is my promise to you. My promise to you is that I am going to give you a step-by-step guide to your dream, lucrative and fulfilling career with higher pay so you can make 6 figures. I know that may seem like a crazy number to some or a big goal right now, but I will connect you with people who have done that. And I'll show you the exact strategies they are using to make it happen. And also what I did myself to achieve the same. And with that, I like to put in some house rules just to make sure that people understand that this is not a magic pill or a formula that gets you rich quick. This is not. And so here are the house rules. Number 1, there's no quick fix. It's not like an overnight thing. There's no fake ambition. You'll have no one to prove to about your career and living your dreams. You hold yourself accountable. There is no do nothing, get hired. Because I cannot help you if all you want to do is do nothing and get that job and smash it. And I want to give you this warning that neither my results nor those of the people I connect you to are typical. The people you will hear about who got extraordinary results put in work, they were ambitious, coachable, dedicated, and earned the results that are also within your reach. But before we get into the good stuff, let me check in real quick with you and see where you are at. Does this sound like you? Do you worry yourself to sleep and live paycheck to paycheck? Or you feel stuck in the rut and you are unable to save anything and you dread that you would end up in debt if you keep going or doing the same thing that you are doing? Do you feel like your life is about working hard and paying bills? Like you cannot afford the life you envisioned, the dream you came to chase for yourself, and you can't even spend time with family as you would wish because you must make ends meet? Do you secretly know that you are worth way more than you are getting paid? But you are afraid if you ask for what you deserve, you may end up losing your job or no employer is willing to pay you that much. Do you see other people in your situation that are in the same situation, in the same career field, are making the kind of income you would want, you dream of, but you have no idea how they do it and where you would start? Do you feel like you're up against many and unique odds, like your background, your skin color, your ethnicity, your foreign education, your foreign experience, language incompetence like accent, among other things that you just have to overcome just to get ahead in your career? Do you dread that you will have to burden your children or your relatives, or maybe have the government come to help you through the last days of your life because you do not have a reliable retirement package or enough savings to carry you through your life? Do you numb your mind from imagining how bad your debts are piling up, and especially the student debt, because no matter how hard you work, it's almost impossible to pay off these debts? Do you feel like no matter what you do, there is an invisible ceiling to what you can earn? Now, if any of that sound like you, then I have good news for you. None of those things are the real problems. Those are just the symptoms. The real problem is that you have not made what I call the dream career shifts, and we are going to talk about what those are in just a second. But for right now, know that once you make these career shifts, you will have complete control over what you earn, where your career goes, and the quality of life you give to yourself and to your loved ones. Once you make them, all the years of frustration will be gone. You will unlock and showcase your potential to enchant a promotion or successful career transition, recognition and career growth opportunities that no one tells you about. You will realize that the invisible ceiling or cap to your income was never there to begin with. Once you make the shifts, you will enjoy working on something you love, doing what you like, and doing meaningful work that aligns with your unique self and calling. Confidently and respectfully ask for what you deserve and settle for nothing less. You will put an end to living paycheck to paycheck, a permanent end, and you will have financial security, making more money than you spend or that you need. You'll pay off your debt and finally give your family access to better opportunities and impact your communities while enjoying family time by working smart instead of working hard. You will inspire others in your family, and friends will start to notice that there is something different about you because your bank account is getting fatter. Your knowledge base is growing daily and your network is becoming rich by day. Your network is your net worth, and by that you will finally have the control over your present and future. That is after the retirement, where you will start making an impact on your own life, on your family and loved one, and you'll be building brick by brick that generation of success and wealth. And before we go any further, let me take 2 seconds to just introduce myself to you so that you can know who I am and why you should listen to me. So I am known as the most competent career coach to many, and I've helped immigrants hit 6 figures income in the shortest time possible using my software as a business model, or just advising people to apply the 5 shifts. I am also known for specializing in helping ambitious immigrants establish successful careers, and that helps them save many years of stress, pain, and the hustle of trying to figure it out on their own. I also bridge the gap, the world gap that is growing daily, especially in developing nations, where I have brought on average a pay increase of $20,000 in minority households, because the goal that we have is to help you start building that generational success and wealth by avoiding unnecessary debt and poverty. There's a fun fact about me too. My fun fact is that I have lived in 3 of the world's most diverse cultures. I lived in Africa, Asia, and in America. So that put me in a pedestal for exposure with different cultures. And I am celebrating my life for helping people like you get ahead in your career and achieve the dream. I celebrate helping you achieve the financial freedom by accelerating your career and what you do every day to achieve much more. The bottom line is this: there are 5 key shifts that you must make to take your career to the next level, to hit that 6-figure salary, to go beyond that 6-figure or get that significant 10K to 60K pay increase in a fulfilling job while you enjoy what you do, while you enjoy your work-life balance. And the good news is that I am going to walk you through all of the 5 shifts, all of them right now. The first shift is take control. The reason that take control is our first shift is because I want you to take your moral stand. Taking control is at the heart of every successful professional and what we do. This might cut you off guard, but most people have left the control of their career to their degrees, the job market, companies, industry, bosses, even emotions like motivational level. Everything else other than themselves. Here is the thing: no one can take you further than you are willing to go. This is why people with the same qualifications, graduated the same year, and started their careers at the same time in the same company end up in 2 very distinct places years after. You want to be accountable to yourself. Plus, guess what? God has given you the power, knowledge, and understanding to take control. A career determines your experience on earth. Let me go a little deeper. Your career is so important that it determines the quality of your life. The food you eat, the car you drive, the neighborhood you live in, the school your kids would attend, your access to healthcare, the family time that you have or you can afford, like vacations and all of that. The quality of your relationship or your love life is significantly impacted by your career and what you do for work. When you work overtime, when you work every weekend, when you work 2 jobs or 3 side hustles, you might not even have time to nourish and nurture your kids. And if you work every weekend, maybe if you're a Christian or whatever you do for your spiritual nourishment, then you compromise nourishing your kids' spiritual needs because you have to clock in and out, you have to work. So this impacts your life at a very high degree. And I want you to understand that your career is so important. It determines your experience on earth, the quality of life you live. And so if you choose to wing it, if you choose to go hit or miss in your career, you are choosing to hit or miss in your life and the lives of the people you love and those that depend on you. Your career is one of the very few things that you must take very seriously, like your life depends on it. And guess what? It is because your life actually depends on it. So number 1, understand that you consciously and intentionally need to be in charge. Your career determines the highest degree, the life you experience here on earth, and no one can take you there other than yourself. Most people have given this control up, and that results into one of the worst statistics that we can have out here, where only 3% of professionals or people who are in the workforce actually have the career goal set. 97% of the people in the workforce actually, they do not have any set career goal. And here is my favorite quote: we either make ourselves miserable or we make ourselves strong. The amount of work needed is the same. That quote came from Carlos Castaneda. The mirror effect. Your career is a reflection of who you actually are, because guess what? It doesn't matter how educated you are or how good your resume may look. Your career is a reflection of you from the inside. And what happens when you take control of your career? Here is my client John, a father of 3 with a special needs beautiful daughter. He did not have a job. He does not have a degree, and his life was pushing him really hard. He quickly realized that he could apply for government assistance and welfare like EBT, or he could take charge and turn things around so he can have control of his own life and his family's fate. And immediately after applying this shift, he landed a lucrative job with higher pay than he thought possible. He then also got benefits for himself and his entire young family. This brought that security and peace of mind. He was then promoted within a year, but he actually ended up taking an even better role in a different company that gave him all weekends off, achieving his desired work-life balance, especially because taking his family to church every weekend was very important to his faith. John is now a role model to his family, his kids especially. He is a provider, a dad with a vision, and work only Monday to Friday in one job. And like when he used to work 2 to 3 jobs over time and with the crazy schedule that put a strain on his own life and his marriage. Now let's get to the shift number 2. Forget your degrees, forget your experience. The misconception out here is that a degree or experience is what you need to hit a career breakthrough. And as a result, people spend many years in school only to find themselves stuck with a whole pile of debt and wasted years. If this was true, then organizations would call schools and ask for graduates lists to offer them jobs without needing to spend a lot of money in the process of hiring. But the truth is that organizations do not hire degrees. Most people are making thousands of dollars less than what they are capable of or they deserve. Minority immigrants are making a tiny fraction of what others are making doing exactly the same thing. And so why do you need to forget your degree? There are two reasons why you should forget your degree and experience. One is that you're only focusing on jobs that are relevant to your academic qualifications. That is your degree. And number two, you are packaging yourself for the available jobs. Conventionally, that is the low-paying jobs. So here is why this is not good for you. When you only look for jobs that are only relevant to you, your degree, you limit your options to one career field while there are thousands of lucrative options that offer better pay, more fulfillment, and more room for growth and advancement. Could be more aligned to who you are. That is your personality, your passions, and your aspirations, a job that is not necessarily relevant to your specific degree. Experience is valuable. If you focus on it, you end up taking any offer that comes your way in the name of earning experience, though, or if you have many years of experience in one area, you feel stuck since that is all you have known. So here is the truth. While you are only pursuing jobs that are relevant to your degree, organizations do not hire degrees, experience, or accolades. While you have packaged yourself for the loan, the truth is that your pay is proportional to the value you bring to the table. And that is based on the value or on the ability for you to articulate the same. This is the answer to why you find a receptionist right now who is making more than an MBA or a registered nurse. It also explains the gap that we have on the salary range. You can get the same job and one person is going to accept the offer, go home very happy because they got an $80,000 job offer, while another one is going to go home excited because they got $130,000 job. Over $50,000 pay difference, and you are doing exactly the same. So to explain this better, allow me to use a lettuce demo here. We have a lettuce head straight from the farm on one side, shredded lettuce in a bag in the middle, and shredded lettuce in a bowl packed with dressing on the other side. The lettuce head, which is bigger, goes for 99 cents. The same is $3.99 when shredded in a bag, and $12.99 is shredded in a bowl packet with dressings. How come? The lettuce in the back is actually way less than the whole head, but it's going for 400% more. The same as the one in the big bowl that is going for 1200% more. How is this possible? Now here let me explain to you. The 99 cents lettuce is a lot of work between when you buy it and when you eat it. You will need to chop it up, put it in a bowl, dress it so you can eat it. The $3.99 lettuce is slightly less work because it's been shredded already. All you need to do is to put it in a bowl, dress it, and eat it. While the $12.99 lettuce is already shredded and put in a bowl with dressing ready to eat and is ready to go. Exactly the same thing happens when you are looking for a job. You can have the same qualifications, but based on how you are presenting yourself, you will get that offer for 99 cents. If you present yourself this way, you will be the first to get laid off, to be fired, pushed over, and all of that. You'll eventually hit your job and feel stuck very fast, since no one will recognize your dedication and what you're doing. When you apply for jobs, you will not even hear back. You get more than 80% of regrets, and if you get an offer at all, it's insulting pay. And on top of that, it's a real job. Totally misaligned. If you package yourself as the 3.99 lettuce, you will get a good enough role. You will also be excited at first when starting the job. But with very low chances of growth, you will have to work so hard to prove that you are worth a promotion or advancement. You may be in the same position for over 5 years, and newer employees will come and climb the ladder while you are still stuck. You don't even understand what is going on. On the other side, $12.99 guys are the bulletproof employees, the people who get or make it to the chosen list. Your career will go up the ladder almost effortlessly. You will get the highest pay, all possible benefits. You will get respect, promotions, decision-making power. You will be able to rub shoulders with the key people. You are that valued, appreciated, and respected employee who is highly compensated and valued. They will fight to please and keep you. You even get job offers that you never applied for. Now here is the thing. If you keep making these two mistakes, you will keep leaving a huge chunk of money on the table, and it's going to keep adding up. Here's an example. By you only accepting $5 an hour less, only $5 less, you are leaving a whole $10,000 a year on the table. And this will add up every year. So by the time you retire, you will be millions poorer than your colleagues. As you can see, you started off your career accepting less than $50,000 a year, while the colleague number 3 started off at $50,000. By the time you hit your 20th year, he's almost like $250,000 when you are scorching barely $150,000. Poor packaging and good packaging make a whole big difference. Good packaging gives you opportunities. Shift number 3 is use the secret weapon. Traditional job search methods barely work. Recent research shows that 63% of hiring managers cannot find fit talent, while over 51% of employees are actively looking for new jobs. This is what we call the hiring dilemma. So you may ask, how can 63% of employers be frustrated not finding good employees, while 51% of the employees are frustrated not finding good employers? Because there is a misalignment between how job seekers look for work and how organizations look for talent. Most immigrants think that when you need a job, you hop on the internet straight to the job boards because internet has literally everything. On the other hand, organizations consider job boards like Indeed.com as the last resort and only post a job when they have no other option. They know that companies like Indeed.com make money not by helping you get a job, but by posting and hosting that job post longer on their website, make you keep clicking and applying so many organizations can keep paying them even more money. Here is what no one tells you about. About 80% of lucrative offers are found in the hidden job market. They are never advertised. They are never posted on the public domain. Only 20% of jobs are posted on the job boards. So when you are up here looking for a job, you are scrapping the surface. And we can look at it this way, the old way versus the new way of finding that dream role. The old way is that they say, go to school, get as much education as possible, apply to as many jobs as possible online, check with your neighbors and friends, take whatever available job so that you can get experience so that you can get a good job. It's like a vicious cycle and then be good at your job. So you will get 3% pay increase annually and a promotion in a couple of years. Go get a master's degree or more degrees or certifications and all of that to increase your advancement chances. And as an immigrant, FYI, go back to school. Your degree is that valuable. That is the old way of finding a job. And what is the new way? The new way of finding a job is one, you only take 3 steps. The step number 1 is you package yourself for premium packaging straight to high pay. Step number 2, you connect with the right people confidently and effortlessly. You skip the gatekeepers and you cut down the process. And the step number 3, intentionally tap from the job boards and most importantly, the hidden job market. The shift is going to transition, cut the pain. Cut the process and jump you right in so you don't have to start at the bottom making way too little or you don't have to be stuck wherever you are so that you can move your career forward. Now let's take a quick recap. So now at this point we know that we must take control. We understand that organizations do not hire degrees and we must use the secret weapon that is tapped from the hidden job market to command a lucrative career. Now let's look at how our expertise and individuality can help us to level up with predictable momentum and without losing our minds. This takes us to the shift number 4. Leverage your expertise and individuality. Career growth does not occur as a result of doing much, like taking multiple roles, every task, and projects just to impress your boss to higher pay and to better opportunities. Jack of all trades produces mediocre results and has a mediocre salary. At a mediocre career overall, a general doctor makes about $190,000 while a specialist makes about $400,000 and more. An MBA can make $60,000 while another is making over $500,000 in a year. Even janitors who do not require any degrees to pursue their career. Here is the thing. If you do not leverage your expertise, that is the skills that you are good at, you will keep doing so much, working extremely hard, and you will be not making any significant career progress. You will be spending your hard-earned money and precious time grinding hard and hustling. But in the end, you will find yourself burned out and with no much career advancement. As a result, you may take on a second job or work overtime because your 8 hours of work cannot sustain you. You're making too little. When you leverage your expertise even just on skill and your true self, your work will transcend clocking in and out, checking off tasks, and you will give life and a meaning to your work. You will stand out in a unique way that absolutely no one can measure up. You will finally start working smart versus working hard, and you will ditch the overwhelm. You will forget about working overtime and being burned out. Your efforts will start to pay off since your impact will be evident. And the 5th very important shift is invest in career mentorship. Generational success and wealth starts with a successful career, not inheritance like most people think. And if achieving success in your career is your goal, then you cannot play by ear, unless you genuinely do not care where you end up in life. Professional mentorship is a privilege that most immigrants do not have, and they inevitably get career advice from their hosts, from their family, from friends who may not know better, and maybe they do not even have a mentor themselves. They end up recycling that experience, and when one gets a better paying job than what they have seen around, they feel lucky and get comfortable not knowing they are highly still shortchanged. Statistically, it takes 7 to 10 years to double your salary, but then it takes immigrants 7 to 10 years to catch up and even make about just 15,000 more. Try go up the ladder, double your salary, or make thousands more, and it takes crazy amount of time and effort. I personally invested on training and mentoring, and every time it was a big decision, but that investment pays off in literally one paycheck within no time. It may take you 10 years to get 20K more, or it may take you just weeks. Now, the danger of not having a career mentor is that you knowingly or unknowingly emulate what people around you do and help you adopt their beliefs and make them your own. Without a mentor, you may take up to 17 years to get a position, an income that would have taken you 2 to 3 years. You end up wasting about 15 years of your prime life and your prime career. You will even get advice that takes you backwards. You will not live to your fullest potential, and you will resent the whole process without a mentor. But with a mentor on the other side, you will get a clear roadmap and know exactly what steps you need to take in order to achieve your wildest career goals. You will save years of trial and error and cut out a significant amount of stress. You will have higher rate of career advancement, higher salaries, expanded networks, professional feedback and advice, just to name a few. You will inspire friends and family to level up too. You will uplift others through your own life. You will finally turn your dreams into reality with predictability. From the start of your career to the highest level, even starting your own business if that is part of your dream. Investing $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 in a mentor now may feel unsure, but it will pay itself in one paycheck or less. And you will get a huge pay increase and compound that to thousands, even millions in the course of your career. Anyone who is committed to growing their career, they must invest in a mentor. They need a mentor to show them the ropes and make the above 4 shifts that we talked about happen. Don't choose to go at it alone. Invest in a professional mentor and hit your goals in no time. So friend, if you apply the 5 shifts I have shared with you, which are: number 1 is to take full control. Number 2, forget about degrees and experience because organizations do not hire degrees. Number 3 is to use the sacred weapon that is tapped from the hidden job market. Number 4, we leverage your expertise and individuality. This is what commands high pay. And lastly, invest in career mentorship. These 5 shifts alone are enough to propel you to a 6-figure salary and propel you to up to 60K pay increase. Now you have a choice. You can take the information I have given you and you can use it or forget about it. You can struggle to move your career forward, keep applying for jobs and getting rejections after rejections, or hoping for miracles. Keep making a fraction of what you deserve or what your colleagues make, and stay stuck being overlooked for promotions despite being highly qualified for the job. You could also go back to school and spend thousands for the next 1 to 5 years, end up in debt, or you can try do it on your own. Google or ask friends who are probably stuck too, and you can continue leaving that $10,000, $20,000, $40,000 on the table every year. You can keep working in a job that you hate, even gambling with your future. Or if you are done, you are sick and tired with all of that trial and error game. If you are ready to be in the steering wheel of your life and your destiny, if you are ready to take your family where you want to end up now and in the future, if you are ready to go for what you deserve because you know no one will do it for you, if you realize that your career is determining the quality of your life, and you are ready to move to the next level, start saving, investing, and securing your future for yourself and your loved ones while living a quality life, transition into your dream career, boldly and confidently turn your dreams into reality. Be the person who is going to dare to change the fate of family by building a lineage of generational success in your lifetime, while being guided by someone who genuinely cares about your success, someone who will help you each step of the way. Then you might like what I am about to do next. I would like you to take a look at my software business. I want to speak to you personally and share with you how a software business can change your finances in no time. This is absolutely free. It's a hidden path I have discovered and I want you to take a look. It is absolutely free. So why am I doing this? As an immigrant, I understand how important a career boost is to someone who traveled thousands of miles, leaving his or her people and everything behind in search of better opportunities. I love giving back, and I specifically love seeing immigrants achieve their wildest career and financial goals and escape the rat or living paycheck to paycheck. Secondly, I love to bridge the wealth gap and change the narrative. Despite being in the most economically developed nation on earth, immigrants are still struggling on the verge of debt and poverty, unable to meet their wealth goals. We want to help so that you can be able to tap into available resources and opportunities. Plus, I know that you may need my help to apply some of these ideas and shifts in your career. But here is the catch. This is not for everyone. Lots of people keep applying wanting to talk to me, and I want to be straight up honest with you. This is not for everyone. So who is this for? This is for people who will meet a few criteria that I am going to share with you right now. 1. You must be willing and ready to commit to your dreams. You must be teachable and coachable. You must hold yourself to the high standards with openness to learn and grow. You must be willing to step out of your comfort zone and do something greater than just yourself. Be part of the great change. And if that is you, book a session with me now. I look forward